Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The electric Christian Pulisic is one of the most exciting attacking midfielders who has searing pace and trickery that will scare any defender and many defences. He could do with a better final product at times, but he's very unselfish. He's a real team player and he's making great strides.
Okay, interesting. De Ligt. Odegaard. Now it's Lukaku.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Saviola. That has been cut short. Pulisic. Kyle Walker. And it's Dybala. That has ended up in no man's land. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Joao Felix. He won't be happy with that one. Joao Felix. Dybala pinches it off him. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, well played. Lukaku. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And he's found a way past. Reinders. Hernandez does well to get it back. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Dybala. Saviola. Hernandez. Here's Joao Felix. Saviola. It's Saviola! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Kyle Walker. That's headed upfield. Pulisic making good progress on the right-hand side. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Our fan club members were celebrating their
That's the first half
birthdays
compared
today.
with your expectation.
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're off again.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here.
He's through and all alone! Saviola! And that has been clubbed away. Reinders. That's a lovely, neat pass. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Dybala. And here's Saviola. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Reinders. Rudiger. De Bruyne. Now it's... Can he finish? It's there!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow. Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Number 18, Tobias Saviola. Tobias Saviola. Tobias Saviola.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Hernandez is charging up on the overlap. And the finish! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The goal scorer for Milan.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Into the box. Goalkeeper's ball. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
And it's Lukaku. Aimed beyond the defence. Hernandez. Moved on forwards. Gabbia makes the interception. Saviola. It's Saviola! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 21. Dybala.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 10,
Yeah, they're looking for some
Messi.
imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Hernandez. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
The goal scorer for Milan after 76 minutes is number 90, Tammy Abraham. Substitution for Arsenal, number 6, Joshua
The
Kimmich.
changes then in quick
Coming on
succession.
to replace
Well, for
him
me,
is
this was the obvious
number
substitution.
41,
He'd become just a little
right.
jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Arsenal must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Turns and goes back. Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Hernandez, 2 assists to his credit already. De Bruyne. Now it's Lukaku.
Arsenal have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Gabia.
I'm sure some will disagree with me, but this is all about good ball retention now.
And he's being shifted off it. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. That's Saviola. Pulisic.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's looking to set free a runner. And he's... Lukaku! They've scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A goal scorer for Arsenal. Number 9, Romelu Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku.
And we're done. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Lukaku claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Arsenal can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is...